Warm welcome for this Power Boost meditation. My name's Judi, and today we're going to explore this idea of really activating a very still, stable, centered, grounded sense of self. It seems super important. It seems like everything outside, time, energy, events are moving very, very quickly, speeding up almost into a whirlwind frenzy. And it can feel very unstable, which is actually a very disturbing experience for us. We crave stability and certainty and calm. And I know some people say, no, I enjoy chaos. And I would almost argue that those who say that like controlled chaos. The moment the chaos goes outside the bounds of what they want or desire, they don't like it anymore. So if it's controlled chaos, if I have a space that looks like a bomb went off, rather chaotic, I'm sure there's some sort of organization or sense to it. So we like things to be very stable and calm and predictable, reliable. And that's difficult to find outside more and more. So it's very nice if I can activate that within. And every single human soul has this capacity within, but we just have to exercise it and strengthen it. So that's what we're going to try right now, is to exercise, activate, strengthen that inner stability, that still point. As always, we begin by inviting you to check that you're seated comfortably, that there's no tension anywhere in the body. And if it helps to take a breath to help the body to get into that state, feel free to do so. Take that breath in, and then that slow release of air from the lungs always seems like magic, helping the body to really slow down and to let go, release any tension. And then letting the breath continue naturally on its own as it will, but shifting the focus from the breath of the body to a place behind the forehead called our inner world. It's not a physical place, it's actually non-dimensional, it's vast, unlimited. And it's a space where thoughts and feelings and memories and perceptions and attitudes and perspectives and all the invisible bits are born. This is where the experience is formed. Whatever is going on outside, how I experience that is determined by the state of my inner world. And today, I want to go deep into my inner world. Not just on the surface, but dive deep, go to the very center. And for that, I will have to give myself permission. Usually we are existing on the surface, the outer edge of our inner world, which is very sensitive to the outer world, very affected and reactive. It feels a little bit like the surface of the ocean, where there can be lots of waves due to the weather up above. And so my mind can be very active, thinking about roles, responsibilities, the pressure of time, different situations, relationships, all of it. But today, just for this moment, I give myself permission to dive deep, not have to think about what I usually think about. Those habituated thoughts may not let me go that easily. But I seat myself in the vehicle of my own mind and prepare to scuba dive, go deep. Looking out through the window of my mind, I can see those thoughts pulling, but I just observe, and they seem to lose their power to engage. They pull, and I observe. Today, my interest is in reaching the center of my inner world. And the less I engage, the less loud those thoughts on the surface become. And they start to fade into the background. They start to reduce in number. And I feel my mind entering more calm waters. Less thoughts, at less speed, more calm, more simple. The feeling I'm entering a very different space inside, a space where there doesn't seem to be any pressure of time or activity, a space that feels timeless, almost sacred, as if I'm entering a temple within, very quiet space where I can reflect on the depth of the self, who I am at a very deep level, and what my capacities are beyond the surface. This space is so calm. And in this space, this timeless sacred place, I feel very connected to a deep capacity to be at peace, a deep sense of calm, like one would find in the depths of the ocean, as if I've arrived at a still point within, stable, centered, grounded, and very content. The feeling that the words "I want" creates upheaval, and being at peace creates stability. I allow this deep sense of inner calm, this stillness, to flood into my mind, fill the space of my mind with that experience of peace, and let my mind absorb that feeling. So a very deep impression of that inner peace is formed. I want that stillness to imprint very deeply on the self, so I don't forget it. I don't doubt it's there. So I absorb that peace. I immerse myself in that stillness. Until I feel I am ready. Ready to begin to emerge from the depths, but not to disconnect. Remaining centered and gently holding that impression, that experience of inner peace, bringing it with me as I begin to come to the surface again, begin to look outwards again. Beginning to re-enter my interaction with the outer world, still holding that inner peace. And this will be my experiment today. As I move through the day, acting, interacting, the play of time and energy, no matter what speed it's moving outside. Let me see what happens when I continue to remain very connected to that state of inner peace. How does that shape my responses to the outer world? That will be my experiment today and every day, so I can strengthen the still point within. Om Shanti.